Let's now look at the summary of all components in Web5. Well, as I said, Web5 is made up of multiple components. These pieces let developers focus on building user experiences while enabling decentralized identity and data storage in apps. It leverages existing decentralized tech with no blockchains other than a Bitcoin. These pieces, when combined, allow developers to focus on creating immersive user experiences while also allowing for decentralized identity and data storage in apps. The first is decentralized identifiers, DIDs. Web5 leverages IAM, an open, public, and permissionless DID network that runs atop the Bitcoin blockchain. It's based on the Site-Tree protocol, which does not require tokens, trusted validators, or additional consensus mechanisms to function. DIDs provide a unique ID for every user. It is owned and operated by users, not platforms like Facebook, Twitter, etc. It is analogous to your public key in Web3. In short, a DID is a globally unique, permanent identifier that is commonly produced and registered cryptographically and does not require a centralized registration authority. The second is Decentralized Web Node, DWN. Web5's DWN is a reference implementation of a draft specification. It's a mechanism for data storage and message transmission that participants can use to locate data linked to a given DID. DWNs are described as mesh-like data store construction that enables an entity to operate multiple nodes that sync to the same state across one another. Web5's DWN will be used to locate data linked to a given DID, the next piece of the puzzle. The third is Self-Sovereign Identity Service, SSIS. The SSIS interacts with verifiable credentials by creating, signing, issuing, curating, validating, and verifying them. It wraps the next component on the list, the Self-Sovereign Identity SDK. It is an in-a-box service that handles the full verifiable credentials lifecycle, including issuance, verification, revocation, and more. In short, SSIS is a decentralized identity management service that enables individuals and organizations to control their own digital identities. SSIS is built on a blockchain platform and utilizes smart contracts to provide a secure, decentralized, and tamper-proof way to manage digital identities. Self-Sovereign Identity SDK. The SSI SDK encapsulates self-sovereign identity standards. It aims to provide flexible functionality based on such standards for building DID apps in a modular way with limited dependencies between components. It is standards-based primitives for using decentralized identifiers and verifiable credentials. In short, the SSI SDK is a toolkit that allows developers to easily build applications that utilizes SSI principles. It is designed to work with any identity management system and provides a set of tools and APIs to help developers create applications that give users control over their own data. Now we have verifiable credentials, VCs, information for a specific user identified by a DID is a VC or a verifiable credential. This might be your address, digital signature, or something else. And the last is decentralized web apps or DWAs. Users interact with Web5 using a DWA. This is like a web app with a key difference. Users control their own data and there is no intermediary. This is analogous to the dApps in Web3. This was a complete list of all the important components in Web5.